Well, if you watched our most recent video, bee video, you saw where I took a frame of brood out of Epstein, who didn't hang itself, to put into LSU hive because I had discovered that there was no brood, no eggs, no larvae, no nothing, therefore no queen in the LSU hive. And so Epstein is way up on a tree. It's not meant to work. It's not a hive for working. It's a hive for trapping a swarm and then bringing the box down. Don't get me started on why that hadn't happened yet. But so it was a little bit difficult to work the hive way up on a tree, perched perilously on a ladder yesterday. But anyway, so the first frame I took out looked like it had plenty of brood, plenty of cap brood, plenty of larvae, eggs, and all that. And one fear that I had was that the queen may have been on that frame and that I might have dropped her to the ground. And so I was just really hopeful that that wasn't the case. Well, I've got good news. The queen is obviously still in Epstein, or these bees would, if she was on the ground, they would be down, huddled up around her, or I guess gone, not really sure. But the fact that the bees are all still on the box and in the box, and I can hear them from here, maintaining the temperature inside the box, that tells me that she's in there. So that's quite a relief. Incidentally, I took and I don't know if I'm going to update this or not, because it's just so precarious being on the top of this ladder leaned up against a tree. I can't open the ladder because of the ground around the bottom of the tree. I can't open the ladder wide as it's designed to be used and get close enough to the box to work it. So I guess I could bring my tractor down here and work out of the bucket of the tractor. But if I don't decide to do that, I don't know if I'll update, but I am curious to see. I replaced that brood frame with an empty frame, or should I say a frame with a full sheet of foundation wax on it. And I'm curious to see how quickly they take to working on that. I'm sure they've already working on it, but see how quickly they fill it out. I'm so excited that one frame, at least, that I pulled out it's a deep layens frame, Layens, and they had worked it all the way, every square inch from top to bottom, which is very exciting. So as I said yesterday, I'm curious to see if that's a genetic thing, and if those genetics will take over in the LSU hive after they make a new queen. I'll be on the lookout for an update video on that in 4 or 5 days. Hope that's not a bee on my face. And I'll see if they've got a queen cell or some queen cells developed. So anyway, that's good news. I'm glad to know that the queen is obviously still in that box and I did not drop her on the ground. Every now and then, even a blind hog finds a nut. So every now and then, even a guy who has no idea what he's doing gets something right, I guess. And I don't know how much I got right, but at least I didn't drop the queen. Thanks for watching. And the whole time I was shooting that, I did not notice that the strap on that ratchet strap, after all my jostling around yesterday, was pulled down, partially covering the entrance hole on the hive. Doggone it. I noticed that as I was editing the video, so I wanted to come back to show you because I knew the comments would get me. I fixed it. I moved it. Thanks.